So in a recent video that I made, I shared 2 tips for how you can get clearer and stronger communication with the spirits that you work with. So the second tip that I shared in that video was about feeding your spirits less. And the point that I was making was that as you make more constant and consistent offerings to your own spirits, you're not only attracting them, but you're attracting all spirits. So the more that you do this, the more you may end up muddying those lines of communication, because as you attract more things, it becomes much more difficult to discern your own spirits from all of these other things that are attracted to all of these constant offerings, right? But there's a flip side to this. So the flip side to all of this is that you have to understand how spirits work and how their elevation works. So when a person dies, they don't automatically become somebody that they weren't in life, right? They still have to go through these various stages of elevation, of spiritual elevation. And that's a topic for a different day, but that's essentially how it works. So what you can have happen is, let's say you're working with one of your ancestors who you know probably needs some spiritual elevation, right? And you're making all of these offerings to all of your spirits. Well, that ancestor is seeing this and going, oh, so I don't have to really do any work for this. I can just hang around here and I'll get food brought to me every single day. Sounds like a great deal. Well, when you get them used to doing that and then you stop bringing offerings every single day, now you may have an obsessive spirit on your hands. Before, you only had a lazy spirit who wouldn't do anything for anything, right? But now you have a spirit who's expecting things in return for nothing at all, right? And may end up getting angry and creating chaos and all sorts of drama in your life in order to get you to come back to the table and bring food to them. So it's kind of a twofold issue, the whole feeding spirits less thing. It has to do with your own spirits getting lazy or becoming obsessed, and it has to do with muddying that line of communication. So I hope that helps clarify that point. If anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm an open book and I very clearly love discussing these things. So talk to you soon.